Hey guys, it's me, Sherka. I'm just coming here today because I just want to let y'all know the kind of day that I've had today. Today is March 7th, and I had to get a tooth pulled today. And that went as good as you probably think it went. No, just kidding. No, but I did have a tooth pulled today. My tooth got cracked somehow last year, and I was telling another dentist about it, and even though there was like an obvious hole in my tooth, said dentist still told me that there is nothing wrong with my tooth. So I go see a new dentist last week, and lo and behold, what do they tell me? Oh, Miss Childress, your tooth is infected. So infected that it could not be saved and that it had to be extracted. So from Tuesday, I've been taking antibiotics, and I went in this morning to get my tooth pulled. I have a really bad phobia of dentists. I don't like dentists. It freaks me out. The sound of the machines, the pressure in my mouth, the needles, all that. And I'm a type 1 diabetic. I deal with needles all the time. It doesn't scare me when I'm doing it myself. But like I was saying before my phone started ringing, I'm a type 1 diabetic. I deal with needles all the time, so it doesn't bother me when I have to use the needles on myself. But I get to the dentist's office, I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning because I was having anxiety attacks. I couldn't stop thinking about the dentist. My son stayed home because he wasn't feeling good, so he came to the dentist with me. You know, we get there, and the lady's asking me if I'm okay, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, she's like, I'm going to put you on some oxygen, and then I guess whenever the doctors come, that's when they'll put me on the laughing gas. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So I got the oxygen on my nose or whatever. The dentist comes in there and was like, you know, we're going to go ahead and put some numbing gel, and then we're going to shoot you with whatever that stuff is that numbs you. And I was like, okay. Swear to God, she put the numbing gel on my gum for 0.5 seconds, and then she shot me. And I swear the needle was like this freaking big. When she stuck it in my gum, I swear I felt it in my brain, like all up here where I shouldn't have felt it. I don't know. And that's when I lost it. So I start, I'm sitting there on the chair like this with my fist clenched, and I start breathing really fast, and she's like, we're going to let that settle in, get you numb. She comes back about 5 minutes later. I think she taps on my cheeks and stuff. I'm like, I can still feel that. She taps on my teeth. I'm like, I can still feel that. She's like, okay, we'll give you another shot. I get 2-3 more shots. So the dentist comes back in there, and I'm still not numb. So, in total, I had at least 10 shots in my mouth before I was finally numb. And I could feel the pressure of where she was trying to wiggle my tooth out. And when I felt that, I just freaked the fuck out. I started hyperventilating. I freaking was crying. I was crying so much that I had, all the back of my hair was wet and down my neck was wet because that's how much I was crying. And I start hyperventilating. The dentist is telling me to calm down. The nurse that's there is telling me to calm down. And next thing I know, I blacked the fuck out because it was just too much. And I had warned them that I don't do well with dentists. Even when it's just cleaning doesn't bother me. When they're doing fillings, it bothers me because I can hear the drills and I can smell weird stuff. It just bothers me. It freaks me out. But this was the worst it's ever been. I've never blacked out before. It was just bad. And when I woke up, the lady was just like, you need to breathe through your nose. And I'm like, did you turn on the laughing gas? And she's like, yeah. And she starts laughing, and she's like, we have the laughing gas turned up as high as it can be. And I still wasn't calmed down. So the dentist was like, yeah, if you have to come back and get another tooth extracted, we're gonna have to just give you Valium. I'm not sure what that is, but I think it's supposed to help you calm your nerves and stuff better than the laughing gas, because evidently that didn't do shit for me. But anyways, it was just horrible. I'm sitting there crying, and then she finally gets I take that back. I was still crying, and see, most people when they get a tooth pulled out, the tooth just comes right out. My mouth likes to be difficult. half of my tooth broke. And so when I heard the sound of my tooth breaking, I blacked out again. Like, just the sound. Like, I can't even explain. Like, it's cringe. I just want to cringe right now because it was so bad. But yeah, I heard my tooth being broken several times. And she's like, you're just gonna feel some pressure. And I mean, it was just like piece after piece after piece after piece after piece of them taking out my tooth. And finally it was out. And then after it was out, you know, I guess when she pulled it out, like, ended up messing up the filling in the tooth that was in front of where I got it extracted. So they had to fix that. So I had two things done today. I had a tooth pulled and a filling fixed. And so she's like, since we had the laughing gas so high for you, she's like, you have to sit with the oxygen on. So, I mean, they made me sit there for like 10 minutes. And like, I mean, with my eyes closed, the room was spinning. And I just felt nauseous. Like, I just wanted to throw up. They gave me ibuprofen and hydrocodone or something to help with the pain. I actually took both of those. The pharmacist said I could take both of them when I get home. I did that. I'm actually not in pain right now, but I still taste blood in my mouth. So I got a tea bag right here. I actually didn't eat until late today. Like, it had been a while since I had eaten, like, since last night. But anyways, and I should have said this part first, but when we got to the dentist, I was already freaking out and stuff, and where I went, it's called Kids Care. It's not just for kids, but it looks like a kid's place. But where I was sitting, there was a little painting on the wall of like a human and then some animals, and my son was trying to get me to calm down, and he was saying, Mom, you know, here's BTS, think about BTS. And I took a picture of that, and I'm going to insert it somewhere in this video, and I named each animal and stuff. Yeah, because I asked them if I could wear my iPod while they did my procedure, because I wanted BTS in my ears, because then I would only been hearing, you know, J-Hope and all them, instead of hearing the drills and stuff. And I probably would have been a lot calmer had they let me listen to my music, but they didn't let me. I don't know why, because my stuff wouldn't have been in the way. It wouldn't have bothered nobody. But anyways, I just thought that was pretty funny. So it was kind of like BTS at the dentist. And it was perfect because it was exactly 8 animals up there and then the one human. So that's all I just wanted to say. Like, this has been like a traumatic day for me. And I know I can be melodramatic sometime and overreact and stuff, but I mean, like, I don't ever want to go to the dentist and then have to go back for my cleanings, like, in 2 weeks and for them to check and stuff. 'Cause like I said, I'm diabetic, and if you know anything about diabetics, we tend to take longer to heal than most people. So, yeah. But a good thing, tomorrow I go see my doctor, and I get my insulin pump. So I'll be making a video with that, and I ordered something very special for my insulin pump. So if you want to see what that special thing is, then stay tuned, because I think it got shipped yesterday, so it will either be here this week or next week. Yeah, I can't wait. Today was a bad day, but tomorrow's going to be a good day, because like I said, I'm getting my insulin pump. We've been training. I'll show y'all real quick. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this thing right here continuously monitors my blood sugar. It checks my blood sugar every 5 minutes. Let me see that little thing over there. It's on the bed. And it's going to look high right now because, like I said, I hadn't eaten all day, and I just ate. So, yeah. See that? All those little dots, that's every time it has checked my sugar from 3 p.m. till now. But I got to calibrate it and stuff like that. That's why it's not showing any numbers. But, yeah, anyways, that's it. I can't think of anything else to say. I would show y'all inside my mouth, but literally it looks like a black hole. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, if you go out in space and you see a black hole, that's what the fuck it looks like in my mouth. Like, it is not cute. I was going to take pictures, but there might be some young people or some people out there with weak stomachs or something. I'm not trying to have nobody pass out or something because of me. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.